May I invite you to have a cup of tea with me as we prepare to be enamored by exquisite design and luxury. Let's experience the grandeur of a 4-bedroom residence where neoclassical design is lost within the escape of island living. Welcome to Fieldstone. This is the listing. I'm Anjell Alishea. This home presents an air of stately elegance, reminiscent of a grand estate nestled in the tropics. Here, we transcend time with each beautifully crafted space, meticulously created for opulent living and harmoniously balanced with the open-air grace of the tropics. The imposing front steps lead up to the regal entrance, flanked by majestic columns that frame the sweeping veranda. The veranda exudes such welcoming elegance, the warmth of the sunlight hitting you, but also caressed by the breeze rolling in from the hills. The archways, a nod to timeless architecture, frame the view of the surroundings, the lush greenery that wraps around this entire home, as if nature was an artwork on display. I could get away in this space, just embracing the hills around me, the beautiful plants, or just having company with good conversation. Now, if this is how you want to welcome someone in your home, could it be any grander than this? But let me tell you this home has so much to offer, you will not be disappointed. As we step through the grand entrance, prepare to be enveloped in a world where every detail is steeped in luxury. This residence is for someone who appreciates traditional decor with touches of modern comforts. Now, I love the space because it is so warm and the golden tones continue throughout the home, not just from the Italian porcelain tiles, but even through the seating. Now we see ornate metals coming through right here on this table, coming up through the vases, the sconces on the walls, and even the curtain rods. The attention to detail is absolutely immaculate. Now, if you are into ornate details of traditional furniture, you get to experience that through every room in this home. And if you also wanted places to sit and have conversation with your loved ones, with exquisite pieces surrounding you and beautiful natural light through these large windows, this is absolutely perfect. Now, for the finer things in life, we step into this great room. On the way to the great room, there are 2 doors, and I'll tell you what's behind each one. This one leads to the staircase that takes you to the garage, but on this side is the elevator. The elevator takes you from the garage all the way up to the primary bedroom. Now that is convenience, but also accessible if you're older or have someone who has mobility challenges. Well thought out and well intentioned. Now we head across to the great room and I'm taken aback by the rich textures, the antique furniture and the warm color palette that gives a nod to the Old English era. Now you can fall in love with the textures, the plush cushions, and the patterns that are so ornate and beautiful. Now this center table is making a statement all on its own. The rich wood tones continue, but I love the glass inserts, a little nod to the modern, as well as the ornaments bringing that glass look together with a hint of gold, making that neutral color palette come together beautifully. The space is also anchored by this plush rug that brings warm colors, browns and beiges that complement the plush furniture perfectly. Now let's pause and take note of the window treatment. It's an old English era, gives such a beautiful vibe for a time that has gone, but one that we can still enjoy in beautiful homes such as this one. And these French windows that lead to the majestic outside. Now, as we come across this space, take note of the beautiful lighting all throughout this home, complemented by the natural lights just pouring in from the outside. Let's also pause to appreciate the intricate tray ceilings, one that we've never seen quite like this before, complemented perfectly by the wall sconces and ceiling lights with the intricate detail, the ornate golden feel, as well as giving that Baroque touch to the European aesthetic of this home. But so much more to go as we head to the kitchen, and I have a surprise for you that you won't want to miss. I love this bar, perfect spot for entertaining. Welcome back to Fieldstone. The Italian porcelain tiles lead us into the formal dining room, but I love how we have a seamless transition and a break in the function of the space using this wooden frame. Absolutely stunning. Now come with me as I show you the space where I would celebrate beautiful dinners with my family, whether that's Christmas or birthdays, but this is the perfect space for gathering with your loved ones. The formal dining room continues that era of Old English opulence with the wooden table and dining chairs, as well as the lighting fixtures. What I like are the candle elements. Not only does it give you a touch of modern because these are electric, but don't they perfectly complement the wax candles sitting on the table in the glass frame. Beautiful touch. We continue to experience the lush greenery with the potted plants, not just bringing the outside in, but bringing such natural life into the room. Now the break front is for all your fine china and for the beautiful utensils that will match the essence of this space. One thing I love about this home is the seating. We have so many areas for conversation and ensuring your loved ones know that you love them. The tray ceilings are also quite low, giving the space a more intimate and warm feeling. You know, this is where we will have great dinners and great conversations. Let's head to the kitchen. This home easily transcends you into another era. And on our way to the kitchen, we pass through the butler's pantry, and just to my right, we have living quarters for the in-home support staff, as well as the laundry room. Now let's take in this kitchen. This is one of the biggest kitchens we've had on this show, and the granite countertops wrap all the way around and includes this island with storage in the lower cabinets, as well as this sink and this accessory to hang your ornaments and utensils. Through the honey brown upper and lower cabinets, there is so much storage. I actually don't think you have enough pots and pans to fill all the cupboards in this room. Now, as we continue with the granite countertop wrapping around this kitchen, I absolutely love the view just above your double stainless sink. You have a beautiful view of your backyard, including the pool, the lush greenery, the beautiful plants that speak to the tropical getaway that this home can be for you. Now, we've spoken about the traditional, but let's talk about the modern appliances, including the stovetop, the range, and your double door refrigerator. So much to offer. This kitchen is not just a chef's dream where you can have a playground for gourmet meals, but I see it as the heart of the home with such laughter and joy coming through the children running around or even telling stories of grandma's favorite dish. What would you make in this kitchen with your family? Come along, join me in the family room. This is where we'll watch TV and hang out when we don't want to spend all the time in the great room. But we've diverted from the traditional just a little bit because we see the upholstered leather in this piece. I love that it's a pop of color, almost a focal point for this room. And I love how the cushions tell a story of their own. Now, while we watch TV, we don't want anyone to miss out on making memories, so we have an informal dining space that brings in that leather theme just a little bit more. Now, when you see all the decor pieces, you know that this is a life well traveled. I love the mix of metals, the earth tones, but even the bright white coming into the space. Now, with the French windows, there is so much natural light coming in and perfectly complements the ease and airiness of this space. I also like that we continue the wooden tones, so we're not deviating too far from the theme that we've experienced all throughout this home. The continuity is immaculate. This room also has an oversized footrest, which tells you this is the space for ease and balance. Now, Beverley, wouldn't you agree?
I absolutely agree with you. Yes, it's a fabulous property and it's disposed over 2.5 acres of land, and the living space itself is 10,400 square feet. So that gives you a lot of scope to do a lot more. You know, Mandeville will always be cool. Mandeville is always clean. We have this fabulous highway that gets you here within the hour from Kingston now. You've also got so many opportunities to go from here to Montego Bay, to Ocherias, to St. Thomas and the South Coast. So Mandeville is the center of it all right now. And I would encourage anyone that has some thoughts of coming to Jamaica or visiting Mandeville, take a trip to Fieldstone.
I feel like I've stepped into a scene of the Titanic, or perhaps drinks on the house came from this property. I love this bar. It is the perfect spot for entertaining. Now, if you come with me, you'll realize that we have just about everything you need for a great party. But in terms of decor choices, I really love the Hessian lattice work that frames this space, separating it from every other space in the house. But this is absolutely gorgeous. I love the marble work on the countertop as well as the abundant storage through the wooden cabinetry. Now step across with me to these bay windows that give an absolutely stunning view of the exterior of this property. I love the wooden frames enveloped by these beautiful lights, and we continue to see just how thoughtful the decor of this property is. Now your bar also has outlets for electricity as well as a refrigerator, making it just absolutely ideal for serving up your favorite drink. In the cool of the day, step out to enjoy this upper level patio. It is an ideal space to discuss business ideas around any one of these glass tables, having a drink, or maybe let your hair down and play some dominoes. I love the Georgian-inspired architecture as it's so grand and bold and tells a different story from what we've seen in other spaces in the home. This patio, definitely for entertaining and having a few drinks with friends. It's hard not to get overwhelmed by the sheer beauty of this space, with the palm trees lining your yard, as well as the thriving flora that's happening all the way around you. If you also listen closely, you can hear the water flowing from your home pool, as well as your hot tub. Now, this is an absolute dream for anyone who would like to live a life of luxury in the Caribbean. Now, you also have a chef's kitchen as well as a bar, which allows it the perfect space for entertaining. Do you want to have friends over, a party even? It is absolutely ideal. Now, there's also outdoor dining, and can you just imagine spending your time inhaling the fresh air and enjoying the cool breeze? This is perfection. Welcome to your primary suite. We are in Mandeville, Manchester, Jamaica, touring a 10,400 square foot mansion called Fieldstone that's up for sale. This staircase takes you up to the primary and junior suites, but as we go up, we can appreciate the earth-toned banister and the white complement that makes this just another stately affair. And at the top, you are greeted by an exotic chandelier. Welcome to your primary suite. First of all, there is so much space. As a matter of fact, there are 3 sitting areas, including your king-sized bed, the vault ceiling, the beautiful lighting through the bedside lamps, as well as this amazing chandelier just above my head. Now, along with your bed and this ornate bed frame, we have 2 bedside tables, as well as an armoire that you can use to store your exquisite gowns and suits. Now, if you come across with me to just one of these sitting areas, you'll find that you have space to write your plans, journals, or even have a little quiet time of reflection. And there is also so much natural light coming in through these French windows. This is truly a suite, and you can create just about any kind of relaxation and rest that you would want to have being in your own stately home. The soft blush colors sweeps from the bedroom and into the ensuite, and this certainly will give you a spa-like experience. From your hot tub to your standing shower, it is majestic in every way. Now let's pause to recognize that the vanities are detached, 2 of them making it a perfect space to get ready as a couple. There's also a makeup vanity, making it so easy to get dolled up for the charity galas that you will attend, being a resident of this mansion. The earthy tones continue even into your built-in cabinets for your refrigerator as well as for coffee. So when you retreat to your primary suite, there is no need to head back downstairs. I continue to be impressed by how well this property conceives and delivers the neoclassical theme. We see it come out so vibrantly in this junior suite and stunningly throughout this home, from the vault ceiling to the hardwood floors and the wooden bed frames. Now we see traditional coming out through this wooden bed frame, as well as the side tables and the bay window design just behind me. The bay window design creates this nook for your daybed, but also gives you beautiful views of your backyard and the pool. It also allows so much natural light to come in and for the cool breeze of Mandeville to pass seamlessly through this bedroom. In this room, we actually have a television, making it a good space to wind down after a long day. This bedroom also has its very own ensuite. Beyond the gates, the tone is set for an extraordinary encounter with splendor. Here, architectural magnificence intertwines with the lush embrace of the Jamaican landscape, inviting you into a realm where time-honored style and island comfort converge. As we step through the grand entrance, prepare to be enveloped in a world where every detail is steeped in luxury, from the soaring ceilings to the intricate moldings that whispers a tale of bygone era, all thoughtfully designed for the here and now. Fieldstone, located in breezy Mandeville, celebrates a life well lived and invites you to indulge in the pinnacle of tropical opulence. As we leave behind the grandeur of the Fieldstone Mansion, resting in the serene hills of Mandeville, this majestic structure will be etched in our minds for some time to come. There are many more gems to be experienced here on the listing. I'm Anjell Alishea.